my engineer just walked in. Cam, hi Cam. Cam is when I told him you were coming.
Yeah.
Cam was like, yo, I love the flight memes, right?
Yeah.
And so like I went on like a Twitter deep dive, and it was funny because Scuba Ryan on Twitter, who was like a pretty big Twitter account.
Oh yeah.
He said FlightReacts was the original clip farmer. He's been doing this since the start. So I want to say, like not even on like a clip farming tip, but like, are there certain points where you just like where you'll do something and you'll just be like, damn, this is gonna get memed online?
Nah, bro. Honestly, like a lot of these like memes that I be seeing, I just be like, bro, these are just normal videos that like I just randomly uploaded at like 2, 3 in the afternoon, and like at that time it didn't do like no crazy like numbers, and I'm like, bro, like this, I didn't think of it as nothing. And it just shows you how powerful the internet is. Like, it's just like once anything's up there, anybody can make it to something, you know, eventually. Now, I would, you know, cap and say that I wouldn't have known something was going to go, maybe on account of hands, but like when I do stuff, I just feel like it just comes natural. I don't really have that like, oh, I want this to be, you know, viral. Because I feel like if you try to go down that path, then it's just, you're not going to be like authentic.
Right, which we've seen these last couple of years too. Yeah. We've seen a lot of people like clip farm, and you're just like, all right, well, we know why you're doing this.
Yeah, you know, so yeah, honestly, that just naturally comes. Like, that's always also been me too. Like, if I'm like comfortable like around certain people or just like with the camera on, just by myself, I'm just naturally like a goofy, just, you know, energetic type of person when I can and be animated and stuff like that. Like I've always, that's just naturally me. I just have that like goofy side if I'm comfortable in the environment that I'm in and stuff like that. And yeah, so it just, I never expected a lot. Half of these gifts that I see, I'd be like, y'all thought this was funny? Like I just, that's just personally me. But hey.
Is there a particular meme of yourself that you like? Like, do you have a favorite one?
The one where I had the shirt cover. I don't know if you did. Yeah, that one right there. That was a normal reaction. I was reacting to my boy Kai Nasty, and I was just like trying to hide myself from like not showing me like laughing and shit. And I guess they gift that or meme that, and that became a thing.
Right.
Like I don't even think about shit like that. It just
like I feel like if you go into the Giphy thing on the messages and you type in FlightReacts, there's probably like a million different ones.
Wow, that's crazy.
With you know, a few of the other ones I saw online, and I saw this one where it's like FlightReacts. This just popped up on my Twitter feed. He said FlightReacts crashes out, damn near put a hole in his door, which you've done before. After watching a clip of Zoe Spencer farting next to Zeddy Will. That was one I seen. Shout out Zoe, shout out Zeddy. This is all, you know what I'm saying? Zoe coming up too. But like that was a funny one. And like that kind of prompted my next question. And it was actually from my barber. My barber, because I was watching it in his chair, my barber wanted to know how often do you got to get your wall or doors repaired? And then how much does that cost you?
It honestly ranges. So like, sometimes, like if I break my door, I get lucky and it's not fully off the hinges, and that repair would be like a simple $40 to $100 fix. But like, there's times where I actually break the full door off, or like, you know, the wall is too like a big of a hole where it needs to be repaired. Like, you know, I've spent it can be over like a course of 3 to 5 months. I could spend up to like 10, 15 bands on the door. Wall repairs can reach into a couple of the thousands. The controllers, that's
the controllers, forget it.
Yeah, that's a couple of thousands. Like it's something you gotta accept. I mean, at least I've always had that anger too. Like I used to actually do worse shit. Like when I was younger playing at 360 days, I used to like take the remotes and just like stomp on them, like rip the buttons off of my mouth and stuff. Like people would put me in a mental ward if they seen how I raged back when I was like 11 and 13. So
these were like genuine crash outs.
Yeah, no, I was like when people say crash out, like nowadays I kind of laugh with the, you know, the 2K gameplay or Madden, whatever video game I'm playing, because they didn't know the real 11. My literal peoples had a worry for me with my rage. Like my grandma would always be like, "You're scaring me. Like there's no way a human should get this mad at a game." And I would be like, I mean, I have passion. I thought it was normal. Yeah. You know, and just like, I don't know.
My mom used to be worried for me too when I used to play Modern Warfare 2 in my basement, and I used to like I didn't rip the buttons off with my mouth. You know, I didn't go that far, but I would genuinely like be downstairs, like sitting on the couch, like slamming the controller into the table to the point where it gets stick drift. Ooh. And I actually did that recently. One of my P5 controllers has stick drift because me and my producer Rob, we play Marvel Rivals. Yeah. And I've crashed out so bad on Marvel Rivals before that like I literally would just like I take the controller, I go like that on my desk in my crib, and then one day I'm like I'm like, wait, I can't move the controller to the right anymore.
Oh,
and then I got stick drift on one of them.
Yeah.
But his crash outs is mad funny. Cause he'll just be like, his mic won't be on, bro.
Yeah.
He'll just turn his mic off and he'll be crashing out behind the mic and he'll turn it back on. He'll be like, all right, good night, guys. And he'll just he'll just lead the party, turn off his whole thing.
Yeah.
And that's his crash out. So it's just funny seeing like the different levels. But you said you could spend 10 bands on the wall?
Oh yeah, easily. 10 bands, the door, the wall, all across.
And you never think that like, maybe I should stop doing this?
It's like I feel like I've gotten better over the past few years as I've gotten older and
I feel like you have, yeah.
But it's just that passion. Like I just love like that adrenaline. You know when you get when you play the game and you win and you grind that work hard and stuff. Like it's just always been there, you know. So yeah, I'll be trying to slow it down and like take the breaths, but I don't know. It just be the adrenaline.